We are back at it again with another 2-box penny hunt in our quest to complete this Dansco Lincoln Penny album from Just Coin Roll Hunting. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. For those that have been following along on this penny hunt and fill series, we're already on episode number 105. And we're getting ready to crack open boxes 195 and 196 of the series. Crazy. Now, if you'd like to start the playlist from the very beginning, I always have that playlist linked both down below in the video description as well as pinned up here for your convenience. So far, through the first 194 boxes, we have slotted 203 of the 234 cents that this book holds, and we've even added a few blank planchets in the reserve spots. Now, I'm going to slide the book to the side for now. I will give you guys a look at the book at the end when we compare the finds to it to see if we have any upgrades or additions. But I'm ready to get a hunt started. For those wondering, these are both my local Dallas-Fort Worth area boxes. They're from the same bank a week apart. Hence, that's why they have the same stamp. But the paper's a little bit different, I guess, for the boxes. Now, I've already checked underneath. We have circulated rolls. I can tell from the holes in the bottom that these boxes have. And that's a good sign. 100 roll hunt. I'm going to crack open this first box right away. It's been a little bit since I've done just two of my own boxes, and I'm hoping we can get some lucky enders or a lucky short roll. Holy cow. I don't know what happened to this roll and why it's like that. This is a sealed box, but that roll is busted, and I don't see the rest of it. It looks like they just shoved it in there. Interesting. Looks like we have some oldies. I can't see the date from where I'm at, but could be some wheat enders. I will take a look at those in a second, and if they're wheat cent enders, I'll bring you back. But man, hopefully that's not a bad sign. Hopefully that's a good luck roll. Let me start the hunt, and as soon as I have a find, I'll bring you guys back unless one of those enders proves to be a wheat cent. All right, I'm bringing you back. I quickly took a look at this one right here, and it is most certainly going to be a 1956 Denver wheat cent ender. So roll number 30 of the box has a wheat cent. That's a 67. That's a 70-something for those wondering. All right, we've talked long enough. Let's get the hunt on. Hopefully I'm back soon and often. We're back soon. Roll number 2 has our first wheat cent of the hunt, and it's going to be a 1952 Denver. Well, we're on roll number 8, and we might have a pretty good box here. We only have the one wheat cent so far, but we have a 1952 here in front, and when I flattened them out, I thought I saw a couple of wheat cents, so I flattened it out more, and that's going to be one right there, and that's going to be one right there, and there's a pretty shiny one back here. It's an old copper cent for sure, and that's a 1968 Denver. Beauty. I don't check for them too often, but the 68D actually has a DDR on America, which that one doesn't have. Either way, that's a nice looking copper cent. We'll add it to the shinies, and let's cover the wheat cents. Wheat cent number 2 was that 52 Philly I saw. Wheat cent number 3 is going to be a 56 Denver. We know we have a 56 Denver ender as well. And wheat cent number 4 will be the 1944 Philadelphia. 4 wheat cents. Not even done with the 8th roll yet. Good start. Roll number 9. Already our 5th wheat cent. And this one has a kind of a cool burnt look to it. Could be old. And it's not. Another 1956 Denver. Same roll. Looks like we have a painted penny. I know it's not a steel cent because I would have saw it by the edge. What year is this one? And I think that's a 1938 Denver. It is. 1938 Denver is a slightly better date for sure. And yeah, this one's got some gunk on it. But you know what? That's a 30s wheat cent and a 38D to boot. Also, already 6 wheat cents in the first 9 rolls. Roll number 10, 7 wheat cents. 1953 Denver. We're on roll number 16, and I won't make it a habit of showing all the Canadian cents, but for my boxes, whenever I find a laureate portrait or a young head 1964 or earlier, I'll probably go ahead and show it. 1962 Canadian cent. Can't get mad at that. And yes, I'm flipping it wrong. Roll number 18. We have our 8th wheat cent. Unfortunately, it's our 3rd from 1952. 1952 Denver this time. Roll number 23. Wheat cent number 9. And that's going to be a 1950 Philadelphia. Roll number 25, which is the midpoint of the box. And now we have 10 wheat cents. We'll take double digits halfway through box 1. And that's going to be another 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 29, wheat cent number 11, a 1957 Denver. Roll number 30 was that wheat cent ender, which will make 12 for the hunt. Let's confirm it's a 56 Denver and see if there's any frienders with it. I don't see any other wheat cents in the roll for now, but it's confirmed 56D. Roll number 33, wheat cent number 13. Another 1944 Philly. Roll number 34 is going to give us 2 more wheat cents. Wheat cent number 14 is yet another 1956 Denver. And peeking out back here is number 15. And that one's going to be another 1944. A lot of 1944 and 56 Ds in the box, but 15 wheat cents with 16 rolls to go. It doesn't matter. Roll 35. We now have 16 wheat cents. This time a 58 Denver. Roll number 36. Wheat cent number 17. That's going to be a 1946 San Francisco. So I'll just quickly take a peek for that S over D, which I don't see. 1946 S for the board. Roll number 38 will give us wheat cent number 18. 2 off of another box with 20. And that's a 1957 Philadelphia this time. Just grabbed roll number 39 out of the box, and I must have missed it when I checked the other side for circulation because I flipped it around. And we have wheat cent number 19 as an ender. Let's see what year it is. Wheat cent number 19 for the hunt. And that's going to be a 1949 Denver. First from that year. Roll number 41 of the box, and now we have 20 wheat cents. 20 wheat cents in the first 41 rolls. What a fantastic box. And that's going to be a 1941, so we do get to check it for the DDOs. I do have a video that I'll link here showing the different ones. There's 3 different ones, but I am not seeing the DDOs on that one. Either way, 1941 for the board, 20 wheat cents, 9 rolls left. Maybe we can find a few more. Roll number 44, wheat cent number 21, 1948 Philadelphia. Same roll. Wheat cent number 22 is going to be a 1947 Denver. We'll definitely take that one. And, man, we might hit 25 for the box. Roll number 46. We have 23 wheat cents. The 23rd wheat cent is a 1957 Denver. Roll number 48, and we have 2 more wheat cents. This is going to be number 24, and it's another 1952, but now that's a Denver, so I think we have the PD&S set from 52. And then I see it peeking out. Wheat cent number 25 for the box. Another 1947 Denver. Just grabbed roll number 49 out of the box, laid it out, and outsplashed wheat cent number 26. The 26th wheat cent of the hunt is a 58 Denver. Same roll, 27 wheat cents now, 1944 San Francisco. The final roll of the box, roll number 50, is going to give us a wheat cent towards the back of the roll. It's just a 1950 Denver, but this 1950 Denver makes 28 wheat cents for the first box. Let me finish the rest of the roll. I'll be back with a recap of box 1 in just a second. All right, box 1 has been hunted, and it was a fantastic box. I haven't seen 28 wheat cents in a box in a long time, and there was a time a few years ago where my record was 27 wheat cents in a box. So this would have broke a record from a long time ago, and that makes me happy because even though these boxes are a week apart, they're the same bank, same stamp. So I'm hoping that we can get even a partial bit of the luck we got in that box in box 2. And if we don't have as many cents found, maybe some oldies for the book. That being said, 28 wheat cents. The best find of the wheat cents is going to be this Better Date 1938D. It's in pretty rough shape, of course, so I'm glad we already have one in the album, but nice seeing that. We got that Canadian Laureate Portrait 1962, a beautiful 1968 Denver red cent. I'll have to check that against the album. And then 169S, not the DDO, of course. Now, if you're wondering about copper, still was a good copper box. 2 pounds, 8 ounces, so 2.5 pounds on the nose. And that's with half a roll plus of wheat cents on the board. Now that we finished box 1, let's move on to box 2. I'm going to go ahead and just set this to the side and get the live opening done now. Might as well not waste any time, and that was an easy one to open. All right, I see a 60s cent there, but I don't see any wheat cent enders on this side. For those wondering, the last box ended up with 2 wheat cent enders. So if we find some in this box, that'll be a good sign, but they'll have to be at the bottom, and I don't remember seeing any. I'll be back with my first find of box number 2. Roll 5 of box 2, 55 of the 100 roll hunt. Our first wheat cent found of this box, 29th overall, and that's a 1957 Denver. Roll number 68 of the hunt. We now have our 30th wheat cent, and that's going to be a 1950D. 1950D. Rings a bell for some reason. 1 hour later. Well, that was a tale of 2 boxes. The first box was nothing but fire. The second box was nothing but ice. Only 2 wheat cents in that box, and that's one of the lowest amount of wheat cents I have ever found in one of my local boxes. Man, that was a tough hunt. Now we have 30 wheat cents on the board in total. Again, 28 box 1 and 2 in box 2, and only 1 again in the 30s, but it was a 38D. We'll take it. We had that 1 Canadian. We had 1 1959. Of course, I've been pulling them out for the last 5 years. 2 nice copper cents, a 60D and a 68D. And I'll tell you, I've not seen that many 69S's in my boxes in a while, so definitely a strange box. We finished with 5. Because it was such a light box, it was lighter on copper too. We did end up with 4 pounds, 11 ounces for the 2-box hunt, but basically only 2 pounds and 3 ounces in the second box, and we failed to hit 5 pounds. We know we have nothing for the book, although we would have needed that one not too long ago. But let me go ahead and just double check that we don't have any upgrades as well, and I'll be back with a look at the book and some final thoughts on the hunt. I have compared all the finds to the album, and as expected, no upgrades, no additions. So now, after 196 boxes hunted, we're stuck at 203 out of 234 cents. And I'll tell you, that first box was so good, I thought we might find something we would need for the book or some upgrades. And then I was optimistic about the second box, and it was completely a dud. But that's coin roll hunting. We got a great box, and then we got a dud box. I'll take the 2-box hunt. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. If you did, I would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.